Coach, this is not a question about referees at all, but just the situation at the end of that game. Have you ever, in your experience, seen something like that before, and just the chaos in it? And how did you keep your team focused after all the interactions?
Yeah, I think it was the main part today to keep the focus in each situation, and especially when you concede the first goal after some minutes, and then I would say we controlled after 10, 15, 20 minutes the game. But the energy was not so good the first half. We had some chances, of course. It was okay from our structure, but the body language, the energy, that was not so good in the first half. And then, yeah, halftime is sometimes good to keep the group together. And the second half was much better, not only from the tactical point, it's more from the energy. The first step, last step, every time to believe in your quality, to believe when you're doing a mistake, no problem. To help, to support each other, that's no problem. Yeah, and then at the end, it was a little bit then the situation for us, but I think it is a penalty at the end, to be honest. It was not offside. So, and then I think it was really good, the second penalty of Chupo after he missed the first penalty, but it's okay. And this is what we have to continue to believe. And we were 2-0 down against New England, come back 1-0 down today. And that was good behavior, good mentality, which is not so easy today to play on this pitch, to be honest. This is, when we have a home game, it has to be a big advantage for us, but it's not possible to play on this pitch very well, very clean. And this is what we have to learn, everyone here. When we want to be successful, very professional, then we need 100% a better pitch for the opponent, for us, for everything. This was not good today.
Next, go to Roger.
Hey, Coach, how does the team decide to take penalties?
Sorry?
How does the team decide who takes penalties?
Yeah, it's clear. At the beginning of the season, it's clear. It's Emil and Chupo. So, and Chupo took the first penalty he missed, and then he has the confidence and also to believe in himself, and then to took the second penalty. So it's clear for us that Chupo or Emil is taking the penalty, and he scored.
Next, go to Daniel Reben.
Sandro, you guys conceded that goal in the 3rd minute. How much did that early goal kind of change things for you, especially after Real Salt Lake kind of bunkered in for that first half?
Yeah, I would say it's of course it's difficult when you concede at the beginning a goal where you want to start very well with the whole energy, with the whole intensity, and then you concede a goal where we were not compact enough in our pressing. Then Luna takes the ball in between the lines, turned, and this great deep ball. It's not good. So at the beginning, but then we tried after 10, 15 minutes, I would say. But and then on point with this pitch, it's more difficult. This is what everyone has to understand. It's more difficult than when you have a home game. And to be honest, I'm here now 1.5 years, and we had one of the best pitches in the league. But now it's worse. It's worse. I'm sorry to say that, but it's when you want to play and when you are 1-0 down, and of course then you have to control the game. You want to play dominant. You have to play quick against a deep opponent, but then you need a better pitch. And what I can say, the reaction, the mentality, the energy, the body language, that was top. Second half, this is what we need, and we have seen the best examples always. New England, what I said, 2-0 down, 1-0 down today, and this is what we have to continue with our energy level, with our intensity level. But we need a better pitch here outside.
Next, go to Gary.
Hey, Coach, although you got the win in a very tough game that you had, but I get the sense that you're not quite satisfied because of the pitch. Is it because the team fell behind 3 minutes in that you had to fight back for it? I mean, or is it with all of the above, getting yourself in?
No, I'm very proud of the guys. But I'm not only here to analyze only the result, 2-1. So when I would do that, okay, then I would be so happy and okay, everything is great today. We have to learn a lot from this game. So but when we have the energy level, the intensity, the whole time, and but it's not so easy, to be honest. When you are 1-0 down, it's not so easy. Then you need normally 2 touches, then you need 4 touches. then of course it's also human a little bit, then the heads go down. And the reaction, and this is what we said in a very emotional way in this halftime today. It was not from the tactical point something, so it was more very emotional. And the reaction was great. And for me, the first half was also very dominant, but not with this intensity that we always believe in the situation. This is what we have seen the second half, and it's good. I'm so proud of the guys. I'm so proud of the guys, and it's important to win this game, not of the table. That's the end result, end of the season. It's more to continue every time. So we have seen these 3 Leagues Cup game, our quality. We have seen this today most of the time, and this is what we have to continue. And tomorrow training, Tuesday training, Wednesday to prepare for the US Open Cup game.
Next, we go to James.
Thank you, Sandro. Hockey gets a yellow card in the first half, so you go to Tim Parker in the second half. He was excellent in the final match against Juarez in Leagues Cup, and again in this 45. What have you seen from him lately in training and in these matches?
Yeah, great leader, and he has always the energy. And also when he's not playing, he's coming in the morning in the facility. One of the first guys in the facility, very, very professional, and is always supporting the whole group. That's great. And then you can see it when the moment is coming, then he's ready. And we have seen this in Leagues Cup. And today we didn't want to take the risk with Haki with his yellow card, and it was top. Tim was top with his energy, with his body language, with his coaching. That was really good.
Next, go to Luca.
Coach, your team had 24 shots today. How do you think your team can become more clinical in terms of turning more of those chances into goals? Obviously, you're being very dangerous in and around the box, but how do you convert more of those?
I protect the guys. 24 shots, first of all, I see the positive way. That's good. We need a better pitch. That's it. We need a better pitch, and then I'm pretty sure they can score. When you see the first chance from Emil on the penalty spot, I'm pretty sure when he's not thinking too much about what happened with the ball, he will score with his quality, 100%. I protect the guys, 24 shots, great. So before we start talking about that, this is my responsibility in every training session to improve these guys, no problem. But before we start talking after 24 shots, better pitch outside.
Next, we go to Daniel.
You mentioned it last game that Carlos had a bit of a knee issue. Any update on that, and if it's serious or not? I know he was on the bench today, but any update with that?
Yeah, he trained in the last days. Midweek he was out for 2 training sessions, and then AJ did it very well in Leagues Cup games, both League Cups game, and then so it was for us not an argument directly to change again, and we can see with performance of AJ, and that's good for the whole team, and how he's also able to build up, and also to push the guys. And now his behavior from Carlos the last 2-3 days was good reaction on the bench. This is what we need when we want to look forward for the whole group.
Next, we go to back of the room.
Hey, Sandro. Shane O'Brien, AM New York. If you hadn't scored that goal late on, it would have been 1 win in 9 games in the league since May. How much does the winning goal change the mentality and change the focus?
Thank you that you are telling me that these numbers, but we won.
But how
Yeah,
much
we
is it-
won. Whatever. This is not. We won this game.
No, but I'm
So
just-
yeah, I know. Yeah, but what can I say now? My feeling is we won.
Okay.
So I can't answer now. Okay, what happened when we play 1-1? Oh, then only one. We won. We won in Leagues Cup. So we won this game. So we have to continue. That's clear. To go step by step, and that's it.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions, Coach. First, we'll go to JJ, and then we'll finish up with Michael Batista. JJ, do you have the floor?
Sandro, since you keep bringing up the pitch, has the team or anybody mentioned on when they're going to be fixing the pitch?
Sorry.
Has anybody gotten in touch with you on when they're going to be fixing the field conditions?
I hope so. And I don't expect, to be honest, I don't expect the best pitch. This is not but our culture is to do everything, to try everything. This is only what I want to see. That's the only thing what I want to see. I don't expect that we have in 4 or 5 on Saturday when we are playing against the Philly a best pitch. It's not possible. It's no problem. but to try every day that we have the best pitch. So that we try to have the best pitch. That's it. What I want to see. So we will see what happens.
And we'll finish up with Michael.
Coach, congratulations on the win. A lot of fans are becoming curious with Wiki Carmona constantly getting starts, some of his play. Just want to ask, what have you seen from him this season, his development? You seem to be trusting him more and more to get those starts. So what are you seeing from his progression over time?
I trust him again. I trust him again. This is my responsibility because he's a young player and it's normal that it's not always directly to make the next step. Of course, it's very tough for him sometimes to have a period like this. But we have seen so many good games of Vicky Carmona, so many good games that he's so aggressive, that he's working so hard for the group. And of course, we want to see him in a better output in the final third. I agree 100%. But what we have to do is to protect these guys every time. There's a young group, very young group, and Vicky Carmona is an important part in our group.